This is Acoustic Country. I'm Kathy Martindale at the Stage Door Lounge in the Opryland Hotel in Nashville. We'll start off with you, Tim. Little Texas has been playing concerts unplugged, so doing a show like Acoustic Country is pretty much a natural with you guys. What do you like about performing unplugged?
It's a real fresh, different approach. When we play in the arenas and around the country and amphitheaters, it's a wonderful thrill to play in front of 10,000 people, but it's really hard to be intimate with anybody. And in this situation, we've had the opportunity to do a couple unplugged shows, and we went ahead and prearranged some of our music and packaged it so we have that show ready if we're ever called to do it, like Acoustic Country. So we're real thrilled to get here to do that. It's an awesome feeling to look at somebody on the front row and see them 5 feet from you and see them singing the words with you and enjoying the music, and they're right there with you. It's not some big huge place where you kind of have to get binoculars out to see them. And plus, I think our music gets a more earthy feel because we've got Jeff on the fiddle and me on the mandolin, and everybody's just got acoustics on. I think it gives our music a back seat and puts the vocals up front.
All right, we'll pick on the new guy. Jeff? Yes. Everybody knows that by now. You have replaced Brady Seals. So among the instruments that you play is the fiddle. That's something new that you brought to Little Texas's sound. What all do you think it's added to the band?
Well, a fiddle. I don't know, one of my main objectives when I came to this band was it's not broke, so I'm not going to try to fix nothing, just try to fit in and hopefully, throw in some good things and just keep it going in the great direction that it's going right now, and so that's my main objective.
Yeah. Porter, your record Southern Grace was co-written with Stuart Harris, and I understand that you got the idea for that soft, sweet, slow song after hearing Trashy Women by Confederate Railroad?
I like that song. It was a great dance hit, and it was a lot of fun, but it just kind of inspired me because just the approach, I thought it was long overdue. We were long overdue to have a song like New Orleans Lady. It was like a 70s rock hit for the band LaRue. So Southern Grace was kind of a takeoff, inspired by that song to write instead of the trashy women with the lipstick and all that, more the subtle side and the strong Southern woman. Kind of. So that's my tribute, or our tribute to them.
Dwayne Probst, Little Texas has contributed Help to the Come Together, America Salutes the Beatles album. Why did you guys select Help, and why did you want to be part of the project?
Well, we wanted to be part of the project, obviously, because the Beatles were one of the original vocal bands that there ever was, and us being, we always grew up listening to the 70s, even the early 80s vocal rock and roll bands. But I think people forget about the Beatles and forget about what great things they did vocally. As far as why we cut Help, the funny thing about that is that we really hadn't had a song. We walked into the studio, and Jerry Crutchfield, who's the producer on that song, goes, "Well, boys, what have y'all worked up to cut?" And we were like, "Well, what do y'all want to cut?" And we were like, "Well, okay." We threw a couple of songs. And went, "What about Help?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, let's do Help." Okay, so we threw a CD in the CD player real quick and listened to it about twice and ran out in the studio and cut it. The whole time Crutchfield was pulling his hair out, scared to death. But it came out pretty cool. I think we're going to do that a little bit later and let y'all see what y'all think about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for talking with us, and continued success with your career and your tour, too, headlining with Tim McGraw and Black Hawk. Thank you for being here. This is Acoustic Country. I'm Kathy Martindale, live from the Stage Door Lounge at the Opryland Hotel in Nashville on Westwood 1, first in country.